All right, welcome back to your PrimetimeSports.com. Our second game tonight. And it's about to get underway. It is between the Kennett Indians and the Valley View Blazers. And I am joined in the broadcast booth by the very first inductee into the Rector Sports Hall of Fame. And that is Coach Bucy. Well, thanks for coming in, Coach. There you go.
I was reading.
That's okay. I appreciate it. Listen, I tell you what, it's an honor to have you broadcasting with me tonight. You are no stranger to Rector Sports. You're in the Hall of Fame. You were the first inductee back in, 2008? Is that correct?
That's probably right.
I lost my piece of paper that had that information on it. It was sitting right here. There it is. Yeah, 2008. And you played here. You coached here. You coached at Arkansas State. You coached at Harding. You've been around.
Well, yeah, I have.
You're in the Hall of Fame here and both of those other places as well, at Harding and ASU.
Yeah, I've had a very happy career. I enjoyed coaching, enjoyed playing. Of course, I spent a lot of years right here in Rector. This is my hometown.
Well, we're really, really glad to have you on the broadcast tonight. Our second game of the night, and Valley View has controlled the tip to start this game. And that three-pointer from the corner immediately is not going to go for Seth Gray. And we're going the other way fast. Boy, Kennett didn't waste any time getting back down to the other end of the floor. That's and Tavies Drake with the basketball. Now it's picked off and stolen away by Gray. And we're going the other way. That's Isaac Horn with the ball over there on the left side of the floor. I'm learning these names as we go, folks. I haven't had either of these teams this year on our broadcasts. We've got a whistle and I believe a foul called against Kennett. Foul.
I saw Kennett, I saw both of these teams play last year, but Valley View lost. I think they lost all of theirs, so they're very young.
Well, this is the first time we've had the opportunity to have Valley View on this year. The last time we had them on, we weren't even TV, we were radio. So this is their first appearance on your Primetime Sports television. That shot from the paint wouldn't go for Alec Ray, and it's rebounded by Kennett. Here's a three-pointer right out of the gate, and that one will not go for Kevontae Mitchell. Valley View pulls down the rebound, and we're scoreless here with 1 minute and 10 seconds gone off the clock. Will Clark wanted to drive, thought better of it. They clear it back up to Isaac Horn. Now they work it into the corner. That three-pointer is not going to go for Clark. Valley View comes away with the offensive board. Here's another three. That one doesn't go. Another offensive board. He puts it back up and in. And the first points of the ball game go to Valley View. That was Alec Ray with the bucket.
Kennett was a very athletic team last year.
Well, they don't waste any time getting down the floor, so they look just as athletic this year. Here's a three. It won't go. And Ray pulls it down. Blazers basketball. Valley View 2-1 on the season. That shot from the paint is in and out, no good. And the rebound comes off to Harold Whedon of the Kennett Indians. Kennett 1-1 on the season. Out of bounds. Tipped by the Blazers. It'll still be Kennett basketball.
I remember Kevin Mitchell from last year. I thought he really had a big upside. Very talented. Very talented.
Nice block there by Seth Gray, and Valley View comes away with it. Great block. And we've got a whistle, and it looks like a foul on the floor before that shot took place. Called against Kennett. That's team foul number 2 against the Indians, and it'll be Blazer basketball. 5:15 left here in the first quarter. Inbound pass, the shot is blocked. Ray scoops it up and Valley View keeps the basketball. They work it down low, and that one goes up and in, and count it, and he draws the foul. That was Preston Grady.
That's a pretty strong post move there. He's a well-built lad.
Grady gets to try and make it three-point play with 5:06 remaining in the first quarter. And it's off the back of the rim, no good, but an offensive board keeps it alive for Valley View.
They're scrapping.
Grady in the paint, puts it up and in. So instead of a three-point play, it's a 4-point play. 6-0 Valley View.
That's a nice move.
Now Kennett looking for their first points of the ball game. Turnaround jumper, fadeaway won't go. Offensive putback goes up and in for Antonio Primer, 6'2". Unforced error there. Kennett comes away with it.
Here we go.
On the fast break from the corner, three-pointer, go! That's Akeem Nelson who makes it a 1-point ball game.
That was their game last year, and I don't believe it's changed.
And from the high post, that shot is partially blocked. It's still loose. Grady puts it back up and in. Fast-paced ball game, a lot faster paced than the girls' game was prior to this one. 8-5. Valley View leads it. That putback goes up and in for Kevontae Mitchell, and it's a 1-point ball game again. Valley View basketball with 3:40 left to play here in the first quarter. Horn gives it in the corner. There's a three-pointer. Good. Will Clark. 4-point ball game. And in the paint, battling for position, he traveled with the basketball.
I've known Coach Manchester for a long time. His teams are always well coached.
Yeah, and his brother Mark used to coach right here at Rector.
Right.
He is he still at Walnut Ridge now? Or
no, he's at Manila.
He's at Manila now.
He's coaching the girls at Manila.
I didn't know that. I like Mark. I like both the Manchesters. Yes. Great guys. Valley View with the basketball right now, calling out their offense and trying to execute it. This is Grady, gives it over left side to Horn. Now it's stolen away. On the fast break, off the glass and in, Cameron Harper.
That was an athletic move that not everybody can make. Little hesitation in the shot.
Off his foot, turned it over. Now it's going to be a foul after the turnover committed by Valley View. First foul of the ball game called against the Blazers. 2:35 remaining first quarter. Kennett working it around the horn here. Harper, back up top it goes to Nelson. And now in the paint it goes. And the shot, that's going to be a foul. Colin Smith didn't make the bucket, but he does draw the foul, and he will shoot a couple with 2:15 left in the first. So you were the very first inductee into the Rector Sports Hall of Fame. And for a year, you were in it all alone by yourself.
That's true. I was here longer than anybody else, so I think that helped.
Well, he got both free throws and ties the ball game with 2:12 and counting here in the first. Now here come the Blazers. And that three-pointer is not going to go. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Jay Eddington. I think it's Edgington. Edgington is the name. Now here's a three on the way, and that one is no good for Nelson. It's rebounded by Valley View.
Valley View's packing that zone in there pretty tight.
From the paint, that one won't go, and a whistle and a foul against the Blazers on the rebound. Back and forth we have gone here in this first quarter with 1:39 remaining in it. We are tied at 11, and it's Kennett basketball. Waiting on subs to get in and get situated before we get back underway. And they get it into Harold Whedon. Whedon gives back to Nelson, and Nelson brings it down. 90 seconds here left in the first quarter.
Contrasting styles here between these two teams.
Down low, and he's battling, and he puts it up. It's partially blocked. He gets his own rebound. That one won't go. That one's blocked. And for some reason or another, Valley View could not get a rebound on that sequence of events. And finally, Kennett gives it up of their own accord, traveling violation. The Blazers just could not buy a rebound down there. They got 3 tries at it. Now Valley View basketball with 1 minute left in the first. Lindley Trison now from the top of the key. That three-pointer is good for Jeremy Poe.
Nice form on that.
I got thrown a little bit. They got a number 0 out there. You don't see that every day in high school basketball.
No, nobody wants to be a 0.
Nobody wants to wear number 0. 35 seconds left in the first. Valley View ball. The number 0 is Lindley Trison, and at one time in high school basketball, a number 0 or 00 wasn't even legal. They wouldn't let you have that jersey. I think they've recently changed that rule.
That's right. You couldn't have any digit above a 5.
That's right. And in high school, you still can't. They haven't changed that rule. 5 seconds left. That three-pointer is good for Lindley. And at the, almost went in at the buzzer. 17-11, our first quarter score. We're going to take a 1-minute break and be back on yourprimetimesports.com.
You get big-time savings and hometown service. Always a bit Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. At Baird, there's a difference you will clearly see. You're always a VIP. Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Retirement? It's never looked so good. Welcome to Chateau on the Ridge Assisted Living in Paragould, Arkansas. Say hello to fine dining and down-home living, where around-the-clock security and peace of mind are always at your fingertips. And front row seats to the best shows, they're included. We call it Chateau on the Ridge. You can call it home. Call or visit today to get the whole scoop.
All right, welcome back to your PrimetimeSports.com. Quarter number 2 in our second game of the night about to get underway. Oh, and we've lost video. That's okay, we'll get it back. Yellow to yellow, that's all you need right there. Very good. Back underway. Valley View basketball. I'm sorry, Kennett basketball. Stolen by Valley View. Stolen by Ray. And now, did he travel with it? Yeah, I figured he did. Isaac Horn got too excited down there underneath the bucket and traveled with the basketball.
Yeah, he had kind of a mismatch in size there.
Kennett, they lose it again. It's loose. Whistle, jump ball is going to be called the arrow, pointing at the Blazers.
You can kind of see the strategy unfolding here. I think Valley View is assuming that Kennett's not going to hurt them very badly outside, and they're packing that 2-3 zone in pretty tight.
Down low, Grady puts it up and in.
And down low, that boy's been a factor already.
He outsizes everybody on the floor.
Yeah, did a good job.
From the corner, three-pointer won't go. Rebound, Trison. And a whistle on the rebound called a foul against let's see. I didn't see the number, but it's against Kennett. 19-11 the score. And quickly down there, he traveled with it again. Shuffling those feet, you can't do that.
Yeah, it's a good call.
It's against the rules. 7 minutes left in the half. Here come the Indians. They work it down low to nobody in particular. Out of bounds. Valley View basketball. So here's Isaac Horn, and now it looks like Kennett's going to press. Ray with the basketball, where he gets across. Lob pass to Grady in the corner. Now in the paint, that runner won't go, and it is rebounded by Kennett. Pulled down by Primer. And he traveled with the basketball. Well, I'll tell you what, we saw a lot of traveling violations against both teams in the girls' game. Even saw some double dribbles in that game. Yes. Fundamental basketball seems to be lost tonight. Lots of traveling violations in both games.
Well, they're young, inexperienced, early in the season.
Count that bucket.
A lot of those things are going to be ironed out before long.
That was Seth Gray down low who got the bucket, drew the foul, and with 6:25 left here in the half, he's going to shoot a free throw. He's made it a 10-point ball game, trying to extend it to 11, and he didn't. Now it is Indian basketball. And free throw line jumper is not going to go for Whedon, and we've got a whistle and a foul on the rebound. Or did it go out of bounds? Wasn't a foul, went out of bounds, and it was last touched by Kennett. Blazers get it across. Now here's the three-pointer on the way. That one's off the mark. Grady hauls it in.
There's Grady again. Yeah.
And then throws it to the Kennett bench out of bounds.
And he's only a junior.
Yeah, Grady is a junior. That is correct.
Got a good future in front of him, I believe.
In fact, there's only a couple of seniors, 3 seniors on the Valley View squad.
Yeah.
That free throw line extended jumper will not go, and it's out of bounds again. And it'll be Valley View basketball. 5:44 left in the first half. Grady takes a breather. And into the ball game, back into the ball game is Lindley Trison.
Kennett's going to have to shoot the ball better, or it's going to be a long night for them. They're not hitting outside.
Well, they have not scored a point in the second quarter. They tied it at 11 during the first quarter, and they have yet to get a point here in the second. We had a small minor collision here. It was not foul related. No foul called against either side. Well, maybe there was. 22 is going to be, they charging number 22 with a foul for Kennett. Yep, they sure did. And the coach from Kennett, Jim Vaughn, taking umbrage with that call. Now three-pointer from the corner, in and out, no good. Offensive board, Ray puts it back up, it won't go. And now we got a whistle and a foul over the back on the rebound called against Valley View.
They threw the ball in while the coach and one of the officials was over there in conversation. I think they were a little premature there.
16 fouls against Kennett, 4 against Valley View. Long lob pass into the corner. Now they work it down low, and he double dribbled the basketball.
He sure did.
Fundamental basketball.
Kennett has extended their defense out and started trapping now. That'd be interesting to see if Valley View can get through that.
Approaching the 5-minute mark here in the first half. Horn brings it across, kicks it in the corner. to to Will Clark. Now back up top to Horn. Now Trison. From the low post, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Kennett. Pulled down by Cameron Harper. Going the other way. Mitchell. Now down low. Low post on the other end. That one goes up and in. And he didn't use the backboard either. Colin Smith breaks the scoring drought for the Indians. First bucket of the second quarter for Kennett. And a turnover on the other end gives it back to Kennett with 4:31 remaining here in the first half.
The Horn boy is a nice little ball handler.
This is Antavius Drake, and he gives it over right side to Nelson. Now Drake. Wow, long jumper for the big man, Devontae Taylor. That was a nice baseline jumper for the big man. There's Horn. In the corner, that three-pointer is not going to go. Offensive board, Grady puts it back up and in.
Hey, that's pretty good hand there. It's 6'6".
And now this one in the paint, travel with it again. They're not letting any traveling violations get past them.
No, I really didn't see that one.
Well, they must have seen something that we did not see. Valley View ball up by 8. 3.5 to play first half. Gray gives to Horn, into Grady. Grady turn around, he's fouled. Grady gets to shoot a couple. That is also team foul number 7 against Kennett. So we will see free throws for the remainder of the first half for Valley View. Grady gets to shoot 2. Here's the first one. Got it.
He's a very effective player down there in that low post. Kennett's going to have to deny him the pass. I don't know what they're going to need to do defensively, but they're going to have to deny him pass there under the basket in the lane area.
And apparently he's a good free throw shooter as well. Good all-around player. He makes them both. Makes
good form, good hand.
Makes the lead 10, 25-15. That runner won't go. Still loose, and Horn comes out of there with it. 2-on-1. On the break, the shot goes up and in for Clark. The assist from Horn.
That was nicely done.
And all the way to the other end quickly on transition. That's Nelson who makes the bucket and draws the foul.
That was a very nice move.
3:05 left in the half. Here's Nelson to try and make that a three-point play. Nope, short. And the rebound comes off to Valley View. That was Gray hauling it in. Here's Horn. Now Gray. Running jumper is good.
Valley View is just getting a lot of stuff done in the paint.
Well, and you see Valley View on defense denying the paint for the most part from Kennett.
Yeah,
and he traveled with it.
In.
So Valley View doing a lot better job penetrating than Kennett has thus far tonight with 2:44 remaining in the first half. Here come the Blazers. Horn in traffic, gets across and gets it to Ray in the corner. Now this is Trison. Horn drives the baseline and he steps on it.
Boy, he plays like a true point guard, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he's
running the show.
He's the smallest guy out there, so not very much other place he can play. All the way in the corner, that's the slam dunk for number 20 of the Kennett Indians, Kevontae Mitchell.
That'll get the crowd excited.
Well, they didn't bring much of a crowd, Coach. Not very much of a Kennett following here at the ball game tonight. There's a lot of Valley View folks, but not very many Kennett folks. Got a whistle and a foul while we were talking. Grady gets to shoot some more free throws. It's a 1-and-1. Nope, 2-shot foul. With 2:02 left to play in the first half. He got the roll on the first free throw.
Yeah, nice soft touch. I like him. The ball rolls off his fingertips good.
He is 4 for 4 from the line tonight. And he makes it a 12-point ball game. 2 minutes to play in the half. Nelson. Back up top, it goes to Whedon. Now Nelson again. This time it's a three-pointer, and it will not go for Mitchell. Still loose, and Horn comes away with it. Horn in a foot race. Has his pocket picked, and it'll still be Blazer basketball. Hasn't found anybody to throw it in. Finally finds Horn. Now in the paint. That shot is up and in by Seth Gray. And Valley View controlling this game here 33-19. Down low, that shot is up and will not go for the big man Taylor. Rebounded by Grady.
Yeah, they kind of blew one there.
He traveled with the basketball. See, that traveling problem is not just on one end. Both teams walking all over the place with the basketball.
Yeah. I believe that one was a good call, though.
So now we've got 75 seconds left in this first half.
They're really packing it in. There we go.
And he finally draws a foul down there. Boy, you're right. There was nothing but bodies down there. 3 guys, and one of them swatted at him. So Kevontae Mitchell is going to get to shoot 2 with 67 seconds left here in the first half. Got the first one. He got them both. Makes it a 12-point deficit. Now the press is back on.
I wondered when they were going to extend it full court. That's their game, I believe. Look at that.
And they force a turnover. Here's a no. I thought he was going to slam dunk the basketball. He did not, but he did get the layup. Akeem Nelson now on the other end of the floor. Ray for 3, short. 40 seconds left in the half. Long pass, and he lost the handle on it. Tried to do stuff with it before he had a good handle on it.
Yes, he did.
Tryson's shot is blocked by Mitchell. The putback won't go. And Mitchell comes out of the pile and then loses it, and Ray goes up with it, and he travels with the basketball. Just all kinds of haphazard things going on all of a sudden.
Well, you couldn't complain for lack of action, could
That's
you?
true.
That thing changed hands about 4 times there in a matter of seconds.
Speaking of seconds, we have 15 of them left. Now 10. Mitchell wants to do it himself. From the free throw line, it's good. And he makes the lead 8. Half-court shot at the buzzer is no good. So they went from being down 14 to closing the gap to 8 points at halftime. 33-25, Valley View. We're going to take a halftime break. We come back, we'll bring you the second half right here on yourprimetimesports.com.
You get big time savings and hometown service. Always a bed, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. At Baird, there's a difference you will clearly see. You're always a VIP. Savings, service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Retirement? It's never looked so good. Welcome to Chateau on the Ridge Assisted Living in Paragould, Arkansas. Say hello to fine dining and down-home living, where around-the-clock security and peace of mind are always at your fingertips. And front row seats to the best shows, they're included. We call it Chateau on the Ridge. You can call it home. Call or visit today to get the whole scoop.
Do you need insurance? If the answer is yes, let Chris Robinson and his staff at Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency handle your needs. Whether it's auto, life, business, or planning for your retirement, Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency is ready to serve you and your family. Come by Chris Robinson Insurance Agency, 1211 West Court Street in Paragould.
Through the years, First National Bank has created memories, starting new relationships, handing over keys and responsibilities, planning for the future, and building foundations, realizing dreams and destinations, sharing a lifetime of memories. First National Bank.
And welcome back to your PrimetimeSports.com second half. About to get underway here. And it has been, well, a 14-point lead there for Valley View at one point. But now it is an 8-point lead for the Blazers over the Indians.
It'll be interesting to see if Kennett changes strategy to see if they can get back in it a little better.
Way to pick up the slack for me there, Coach. I had my headset off. You're a natural at this. You know, you could find your next calling right here on the microphone.
Well, I think they've been trying to find a calling for me for a long time.
Now, I don't know why we've got some kind of a conference going on at the scorer's table between both coaches and the official. And the score right now, 33-25. I don't know if there is another scoring mistake like there was in the first game. Apparently not. The score remains, and we're back underway. Kennett basketball.
Well, Valley View is doing the same thing defensively that they were.
And they turn it over. Kennett turned the basketball over. It'll be Valley View basketball. Game after this one's going to be a girls' game between our own Greene County Tech Lady Eagles and the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs. Nice shot, but it couldn't get it to go in. Grady with the putback, and he draws the foul. Grady is going to shoot a couple here. Well, he ran all the way down there, and it looked like he was going to have a nice-looking little layup there. Couldn't get the thing to fall through.
Yeah.
Oh, and Grady misses his first free throw of the night.
Horn's pretty quick.
Horn's got some speed. Got the second one. He's 5 out of 6 from the line tonight. Now Kennett ball. And this is Mitchell. Kicks it in the corner to Drake. Now down on the low post. The turnaround jumper will not go for Colin Smith. It's rebounded by Valley View.
Valley View is still in the zone, but they've extended it out just a little bit.
Well, that will create some space inside for Kennett to try and poke a hole.
Yeah, I think they're trying to create turnovers.
Oh, and it's picked off. And stolen right back. Did he get the timeout? No, they're going to say travel. He could not get the timeout call before they notched a traveling violation on him. 7 minutes left in the third quarter.
Doesn't seem to be any significant change in their strategy on either side.
They work it inside to Mitchell, and he is fouled.
Yeah, that's a little bit different there. They haven't had that good. They haven't been able to get the ball in the paint very well, or Kennett hasn't.
Well, like you said, Valley View's loosened their defense up a little bit inside this second half.
Yeah.
First free throw, no good. But if you can't make your free throws when you get fouled in there, it doesn't make any difference. He missed the first one. Here comes the second one. You got that one.
There we go. Okay, here's the full court pressure.
And Ray will try and bring it down for the Blazers, and he gets it across immediately to Clark. And now we've got a whistle, a grab.
They trapped him, but grabbed an arm instead of the ball, looks like. They did have him in the trap.
They get it into Ray. We're back underway.
There's Horn.
And he couldn't get that one to go in. It's rebounded by Whedon. Oh, long pass. Drake is all alone. And a timeout is called by Valley View. He wants to know what in the world's going on. And it's a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here for the 30. And we want to tell you that we've still got 2 more ball games after this one to bring to you tonight. The next one will be a girls matchup between our own Greene County Tech Lady Eagles. First time they will appear on Primetime Sports this season. They will face off against the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs. And then the final game of the night, our own Rector Cougars will host the Truman Wildcats in the final game of the night. So 2 of the 11 schools that we cover at your Primetime Sports involved in games here tonight. Another one, Crowley's Ridge Academy, plays tomorrow. We won't be here for that, but they are playing tomorrow in the Hall of Fame Classic. We're back underway. Horn with the basketball. Gets it across to Ray. Now down in the corner and driving the baseline. Could not get that one to go. That was Seth Gray. It's rebounded by Kennett. And he gets shoved on the way in there, but he was pushing off a little bit himself. He actually got lucky they didn't call the foul on him. That foul was on the floor.
Kennett's picked up the pace.
That was a 3. That was a 3-pointer for Harold Whedon. Makes it 34-31. They have drawn back to within 3 points. Down by 14 about midway through the second quarter. Now it's a 3-point ball game. There is Ray, who puts it off the glass. No, he traveled with the basketball. My goodness. My goodness.
That's a pretty big mistake.
Shoot your own self in the foot on that deal.
Yeah. He had the layup.
5:48 left in the third. Now here come the Indians, only down by 3. This is Drake. Now running the baseline, could not get it to go. That was Mitchell. Ball loose, and now Valley View comes up with it. Horn, 2-on-1, takes it himself, off the glass and in.
Horn's a nice little player. He's quick, he's a good ball handler, and looks like he knows the game pretty well to be a young guy.
That shot was dreadfully short for Drake. And rebounded by Valley View. It wasn't blocked or anything, he just didn't put anything on it. 5 minutes left in the third. Here's Horn slowing things up at half court. directing traffic. Now gives over right side to Clark. Whistle and a foul call against Mitchell. That's team foul number 3 here in the second half against the Indians.
Kennett picked up some fouls in the first half, too. That could be a factor late in the game.
They get the ball into Ray. Ray tries to dump it down low to Grady, and a foul is committed. And Grady did not have a handle on that. He was going to lose it, and they kind of bailed him out by committing the foul. So Valley View catches the break there. They'll inbound it. This is Trison looking for somebody open. All the way up top to Horn, over his head. And saves it from a backcourt violation. Nice job by Horn. He walked that thing like a tightrope.
That's one of those where we need the instant replay.
Well, I have one, but we don't use it in game. It's too late to use now because it's already passed. It's you hit it then or you miss it, kind of a replay.
Okay.
We don't use it in game, so we missed it. But that was nice.
He got within a fraction of an inch of that midcourt stripe.
Now here are the Indians down by 5. In the paint it goes. And Mitchell, no, that's not Mitchell, but he draws a foul. That is Primer, who gets to shoot 2 free throws now.
You can see a difference here. Kennett's starting to get the ball in the middle a lot more than they were the first half.
And off the back of the rim, no good on the first free throw. 4:19 left in the third.
It's like you said, they've got to hit them. It's going to do them any good.
He got the second. 4-point game. The full court press is on as soon as these subs get in. Ray will inbound the basketball. Gray will, well, they're going to rotate. Gray catches the long touchdown pass and misses the shot. Got his own rebound, missed that one too. Then he missed another one. Finally put back up and in by Grady, and they might have called Grady for over the back. Yes, no, they don't. They give him the bucket. It took Grady going down there to get the points because Gray just couldn't get it done.
He had plenty of opportunities. I think one good fake would have taken care of that.
3 tries he had at it, Coach. 3 tries.
Right.
Free throw missed by Grady. Offensive board by Trison. Dumps it down low to Grady. Grady loses it. It's out of bounds. They're going to say Kennett touched it last, and it'll still be Valley View basketball. Big break for the Blazers there.
Yeah, they're taking Grady out. That's hurt some size-wise in there.
Here's Ray with the basketball, being guarded very closely by Akeem Nelson. Now Trison. Horn. In the corner, Gray, 3-pointer, short, rebound, Kennett. Whistle, foul against Valley View. 3.5 left in the third.
You could expect Grady to get some rebounds in there because of his size, but I'm a little surprised that Valley View is.
Oh, that's a 3-pointer.
Staying on the boards the way they are.
That was a 3 for Harper. And that one was out of bounds. Last touch by Kennett. This is a 3-point ball game again, Coach.
Yep. It's turned out to be a pretty good ball game.
And they need to keep Grady out there on the floor as long as they possibly can. Grady and Horn have been controlling this ball game.
Yes, they have.
For the Blazers. That's Horn with it on the right wing. Lob inside. Grady puts it up and draws the foul.
Yeah, he missed a cripple that time. He should have. Most time he would have got that one.
He gets to shoot 2 here. He's not been bad from the free throw line tonight, but he missed that one. As soon as I talked good about him.
That's the way it goes.
He's missed 3 out of 9 attempts from the free throw line. He's 6 for 9, trying to make it 7 for 10, and he does.
Well, you can live with 7 for 10.
10 shots from the free throw line by itself tells you he's getting all the work.
That's right.
From the paint, that one goes up and in from Mitchell, and it's a 2-point game. Gray gets it across for the Blazers. Goes the length of the floor and then dumps it down low. It's picked off by Kennett, and they lose it out of bounds. Oh,
boy.
They shot themselves on the foot on that one. So 2:35 remaining in the third, and the Blazers catch a break on that one. And now we may have did somebody call timeout? No, they did not. Just some subs checking in.
Kennett's got a lot of quickness there. They're saving some mistakes through athleticism.
Waiting on, there was a wet spot on the floor. They've got that taken care of. We're going to get back underway. This is Gray. He gets it into Horn. Horn drives in the paint himself and kicks it up top to nobody in particular. Wrong color jersey. And that one is off the glass and in on the fast break, and we are tied. That was Drake. And he gets the steal, and a foul is committed by Gray. What a turn of events. We're tied.
This may be timeout time here.
Well, they don't call the timeout. It's Kennett basketball. They're going to play. 2:17 remaining in the third. Kennett.
Oh, that's nice.
Almost
play.
Mitchell takes his first lead of the night. He got the bucket and draws the foul. Timeout called by Valley View.
I thought it was about time for that. There's been a mighty big momentum change here.
It's a full timeout, and we're going to take that 1-minute break ourselves. Back in 1 minute on your Primetime Sports.
Do you need insurance? If the answer is yes, let Chris Robinson and his staff at Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency handle your needs. Whether it's auto, life, business, or planning for your retirement, Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency is ready to serve you and your family. Come by Chris Robinson Insurance Agency, 1211 West Court Street in Paragould.
Through the years, First National Bank has created memories, starting new relationships, handing over keys and responsibilities, planning for the future, and building foundations, realizing dreams and destinations, sharing a lifetime of memories. First National Bank.
Hey, welcome back to your PrimetimeSports.com. After that timeout, we're going to still see a free throw from Cavante Mitchell. He has given Kennett the lead by 2, trying to make it 3 with 2:15 left in the third.
I believe this is their first lead of the
day,
isn't it?
It absolutely is. And he does, and it is 42-39. Valley View led, this is the key thing, Valley View led by 14 in the second quarter. And now they trail by 3 in the third.
Yep, got the foul there.
Yeah, he was riding him pretty hard all the way down the floor, and finally they called the foul on Cameron Harper. That's team foul number 7, so we're going to see a 1-and-1 for Seth Gray, and I hope that he makes free throws better than he makes layups. He apparently does.
Yeah.
Missed the second one, got his own read. Nope, lost it, and it's going the other way. That's Smith on the run with it. Now that jumper will not go. Put back goes up and in for Mitchell and makes it a 4-point game. Here's Ray going the length of the floor and losing the basketball. Collision, but he didn't have the ball, so no call. He had actually lost it before the collision. Harper works it inside to Smith. Smith puts it up and draws the foul.
There's been a big switch from the early part of this game. Kennett is getting the ball inside now. I mean, very close to the bucket. And they weren't doing that early.
First free throw good. They have just extended the lead now to 5. That's their largest lead so far. And another free throw pending. 94 seconds up there on the clock here in the third. He got them both. Wow. 6-point lead. Now here come the Blazers. And the press is gone now. They are not pressing. But they met him at half court and stole it away from him. Mitchell slam dunks the basketball. Timeout called by Valley View. And I believe this one's a 30. And we're going to keep it here if it is.
Well, there may not be a lot of people here at Kennett, but they're starting to make some noise.
They are. And plus, we're starting to see some people show up for the next game, which is when you're talking about size of school, the two biggest schools in this are playing in the next game, Greene County Tech and Morrilton. Those schools will face off in a girls' matchup immediately following this game.
Yeah, Greene County Tech has always had a really good girls program. And Morrilton, in fact, I believe Morrilton sent a girl to, wasn't it Morrilton that sent a girl to Tennessee that's their star?
I think you may be right, yes. I think you're right. Meanwhile, with 80 seconds left in the third, we're back underway here. Valley View basketball. Down by 8 points.
Boy, Kennett is so much more active than they were defensively.
It looks like somebody flipped the switch on them, Coach.
It sure does. They're starting to work defensively, and that's changed the game around.
Now under a minute left in the third. We've got a whistle and a foul, and that is team foul number 8 against the Indians. We're going to see a 1-and-1 for Horn with 55 seconds left in the third.
It's not Kennett's offense that's changed the game so much as the defense. They're trapping and they're stealing the ball.
And the free throw for Horn, in and out, no good. Rolls around and goes out of bounds. Last touch by a black jersey.
I bet he shoots a real good percentage, though.
55 seconds left in the third. Now Valley View will inbound it. Trison. Mullen, Sam Mullen. First time we've called his name out tonight. Now Trison gets the three.
Okay, now
cuts the lead to 5 with 39 seconds left. Now here's another three, and it's off the mark and pulled down by Mullen, and a foul over the back called against Kennett. The tide is turning once again. We're going to go to the other end of the floor and shoot free throws. That is team foul number 9.
I believe these free throws, these fouls, are going to be a factor before this game's over, because Kennett picked up quite a few in the first half.
In and out, no good on the 1-and-1. Wow.
You got to make them.
You have to make those. Half a minute to play in the third. And they're going to hold for one shot, Coach. 22 seconds. Yeah, he's going to sit on it.
Yeah, that's a pretty good strategy.
He's probably going to pull the trigger around 10. He pulls it at 9. 4 seconds. 3, 2, blocked. And that is the end of the third quarter. It's a 5-point game. It has turned around. Kennett leads it now. And we'll be back in 1 minute on your PrimetimeSports.com.
You get big time savings and hometown service. Always a bed, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. At Baird, there's a difference you will clearly see. You're always a VIP. Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Retirement? It's never looked so good. Welcome to Chateau on the Ridge Assisted Living in Paragould, Arkansas. Say hello to fine dining and down-home living, where around-the-clock security and peace of mind are always at your fingertips. And front row seats to the best shows, they're included. We call it Chateau on the Ridge. You can call it home. Call or visit today to get the whole scoop.
All right. Welcome back to your PrimetimeSports.com. There we go. And the fourth quarter getting underway now. And it's stolen away. Here's another slam dunk. Oh, he carried the basketball. Got so excited he was going to slam dunk it that he lost the control of it.
Yeah, he was all alone.
Yep, blew it. So now it is Valley View ball. And they throw it away. Valley View losing their composure, Coach.
Yes, they are. That third quarter was all Kennett.
Backbreaker. Mitchell lobs it inside to Smith. Smith battles. Smith puts it up. It's short. Pulled down by Valley View. Horn, long pass ahead. Clark puts it up and in. Bright spot for the Blazers. They draw to within 3.
Good assist.
48-45 the score. Kennett with the lead and the ball. That's Smith on the baseline. Now from the high post, that shot won't go, and it's rebounded by Ray. Ray needs help, finds Horn. In the corner. Driving in, off the glass, and he still can't make a layup. That's Gray again. Stayed in bounds, but to a Valley View jersey. Long pass. Gray waits for help. Three-pointer. Clark can't get it. Rebound by number 32, Primer, for the Indians. 6.5 left in this ball game. Stolen. Batted and stolen. Grady batted it. Ray came down with it. And then Primer committed the foul. And now it's 2 shots the rest of the way for the Blazers.
Well, that's pretty early to get the 2.
Almost the whole fourth quarter to go when you're shooting 2 the rest of the way.
Yes, sir.
This is Ray, and I don't think we've seen Ray on the free throw line tonight. Alec Ray. And he misses.
Valley View has created themselves several opportunities here in this quarter already, but they're not paying off at the cash register too well. They're missing too many easy shots.
He got the second one to roll in. It's a 2-point game. Folks, this one could go right down to the wire. Kennett basketball. There's Mitchell on the right wing. Up top, it goes to Whedon. Nelson left side. Top of the key, Mitchell. Mitchell wants to drive. He does. From the paint. Can't get it to go. Offensive board put back up and in by Primer.
But there comes Horn.
That was Gray again. This time he is fouled on his layup attempt. So he's going to try and get redemption at the free throw line. He has been horrible underneath the basket tonight.
Yeah, he has. He should have got that one too. But
He got the free throw. Makes it a 3-point game. Still another free throw coming.
Sometimes you have days like that. At least he is getting the shots.
He got them both. Well, as my normal broadcast partner Clifton says, that's why they painted that square on the backboard. You're supposed to use that thing. And, well, Gray's just had a hard time finding that square tonight. 2-point ball game. Kennett leads. They've got the ball. Smith, baseline jumper. Got it. Wow, what a play.
Nice shot.
Back to a 4-point game with 5.5 left. And it's out of bounds. It's last touched by a black jersey. And we are going to see an inbound pass from Trison.
Tell you what, long bounce passes against Kennett, as quick as they are, is not too good.
Ill-advised. Gray lobs it inside. Grady off the glass and in. There's your bread and butter right there. You got to do that if you want to catch these guys.
That was nicely done. Nicely done. Good pass. Good basket.
From the paint, Mitchell can't get the bounce.
Couldn't get the roll.
Ray gets the deflection from Grady. Long pass to Trison off the glass. We're tied.
There you are. And now back to, oh.
At the backcourt.
Something. Hit him on the foot in the front court and bounced back into the back court when they had something going.
That was a big break for the Blazers right there. A mistake by the Indians.
He put his foot in the way.
So now we're tied at 52. We're under 5 minutes to play. Valley View trying to get the lead back for the first time since about midway through the third quarter. And they draw a foul, and Horn is going to get to shoot 2.
I bet that he hits these.
Quiet Jim. Got the free throw. Well, I'll tell you what, it got deathly silent in here, Coach. The lead goes back to Valley View. I don't know why I said I gave him both free throws prematurely. Let's fix that. There we go. He got them both. I should have just left it up there.
Good touch.
The lead goes back to Valley View now. And here come the Indians. Whedon gets it in the corner to Smith. Now inside it goes. Mitchell loses it out of bounds. All of a sudden, Kennett has lost their composure.
Yeah, that was almost a good play there. They penetrated well and had the guy breaking open, but the pass was error.
Now Horn, all of a sudden, not in any kind of hurry at all. He's only got a 2-point cushion.
I'm impressed with the way he runs the break. He hits the open man.
Horn still with the ball. Finally
Just
kicks
like
it in the corner to Clark. Now Grady, way too far out to post up. He dumps it down low. Finally, Gray makes the layup.
And that may be the toughest shot he's had all night.
And a whistle and a foul. Count that bucket. Oh, my gosh. And the Valley View fans hate the call. They're saying the Valley View coach hates the call too. They're saying there's no way he was fouled way before he shot that ball. But the officials disagree. They give him the bucket and a free throw with 3:53 left to play. And he made it, and it's a 1-point game. Timeout is going to be called, and it's a 30-second, and we're going to take it too. We'll be right back in 30 seconds on your Primetime Sports.
Do you need insurance? If the answer is yes, let Chris Robinson and his staff at Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency handle your needs. Whether it's auto, life, business, or planning for your retirement, Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency is ready to serve you and your family. Come by Chris Robinson Insurance Agency, 1211 West Court Street in Paragould.
Welcome back to your PrimetimeSports.com after the 30-second timeout. A 1-point lead for the Valley View Blazers. All right. And the Blazers have the basketball. Horn gets it across. In the corner it goes to Gray. He throws it inside to the wrong color jersey, and a foul going back the other way. That was Smith. And you know what else? That's team foul number 10 against the Blazers. So now both teams in the double bonus.
Yeah, it may come down to who's best free throw shooting team.
Well, I would think that would be Valley View.
I would guess so.
And you get the roll on that one to tie the score. We've seen a lot better free throw shooting tonight so far from the Blazers than we have the Indians.
Yes. But he had very nice touch on that ball.
Well, I think this is Smith's first trip to the line tonight. And he makes both of his and gives the lead back to Kennett. Now the press is on. Ray dumps to Horn, and Ray is fouled by Harper.
Yeah, I was thinking they need to find a way to get that ball to Horn there in the back court against that pressure, because he can handle it pretty well.
Or let Grady camp out underneath the bucket and throw him the touchdown pass down there.
Yeah, both teams have done a little bit of that.
We're tied at 57 after Ray makes his first one.
That was a nice looking shot.
And he missed the second one, and the rebound is Smith's with 3:30 left to play. Now Harper running the show for the Indians. We're all tied at 57. Here's Mitchell for three. It's off the mark, and it's pulled down by Grady. Grady was waiting for that thing.
Yeah, he was a good step behind that circle, man. That's pretty far out.
Horn loses his footing. It's loose. And we're going to have timeout called by Valley View. It wasn't backcourt because Kennett had gotten a hand on it. And a wise timeout call by Valley View. This is a full. We're going to take it too. Back in 1 minute.
You get big time savings and hometown service. Always a bed, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. At Baird, there's a difference you will clearly see. You're always a VIP. Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
At First National Bank, you have convenience right at your fingertips. And instant buying power. It's so easy. And when you're on the go, well, you know what to do. We understand the importance of now. First National Bank, the working bank for working people.
All right, we're back on your PrimetimeSports.com. 2:59 left in this one. It has been back and forth. Right now we are tied. And Valley View will inbound the basketball. Here's Clark. Now Ray. Ray drives. He puts it up off the glass. They call him for charging. They called Ray for a charge. It'll be Kennett basketball. Here comes Harper.
Uh-oh.
That pass almost picked off.
Yes, sir. That about
And
got
out of
away.
bounds. Last touch by Valley View.
That was a long cross-court pass.
The outcome of this one, anything but certain with 2.5 minutes left to play. We're tied, and Kennett has the ball. Smith in the paint, puts it up, and got it.
He's kind of come to life. Yeah.
We got a whistle and a foul on Kennett on the way back down.
Boy, that was very nearly a turnover.
So we're going to see free throws for Alec Ray. He can tie it back up. 2:20 left to play. Got it. Woohoo, boy. Coach, we may see overtime.
It's getting down to pressure time now.
Can he tie it? Yes, he can.
Nice looking shot.
We're tied at 59.
Oh,
almost lost that one too. Mitchell drives in, puts it up, can't get it to go. Rebound comes off to Gray. Valley View basketball. On the run with it is Ray. Then there's...
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, what
beautiful.
a great play by Clark.
Beautiful.
Valley View takes the lead. And that shot goes, what a fadeaway set shot. Can you believe it? For Primer, ties the ball game. How do you fade away a set shot? He did it.
Tell you, crunch time's not bothering either one of them.
We're down to 135. Oh, Grady, pow.
That was a good move.
Valley View leads by 2.
Well, he's tough close to the basket.
Anybody's ball game with 100 seconds left in this game. I'm sorry, with 80 seconds left in the game. I can't even do math now. 110 left. Now 70 seconds left in the game. That three-pointer does not go, but the putback does. And we're going to have a timeout called by Kennett. We're tied at 63 with 1 minute, 4 seconds left in the ball game. It is a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Wow, what a game, Coach.
Fans getting their money's worth now. But both teams are playing pretty well right now.
Well, and you know what? Valley View's girls, Greene County Tech's girls down there in the corner waiting to get out here on the floor. If it stays like this, they may have to wait a little bit longer. We may see some extra play.
That was a nice break. 3-2, 3-on-2 break that Valley View did just before we had the timeout. Well done.
So now, 1 minute, 4 seconds left to play. We're all tied at 63. And we're waiting for a wet spot to get cleared up over there before we get back underway. Now, here's Gray. He gets it into Horn.
I'd want the ball in his hands a lot right now.
Down under a minute. Clark. Inside to Grady. Off the glass and in and draws the foul.
I'll tell you, that had to be a perfect pass to use his size. I mean, if that ball had been thrown 4 inches lower, it had been tipped out of there.
Coach, the key part of that was Grady drawing a foul, because if he makes this free throw, it's a 3-point game. And he does. Oh, my goodness. Valley View leads it by 3 with 49 seconds left to play.
That boy has a nice soft touch. Uh-oh.
In the paint, he draws the foul, and that's Primer, who is going to now shoot 2 free throws with 41 seconds left to play. I got to stand up, Coach.
He really had the opportunity to get that basket in.
Made it. 2-point game. Missed the second one. Grady pulls it down. Horn to Ray.
Give it back to Horn.
Gets across the timeline with 30 seconds, and a foul is going to be called against Mitchell. Ray going to the line. If he makes both, it's a two-possession game. 66-64. Two big free throws here for Alec Ray. Got it.
Go.
One more, and it's a two-possession game.
This is a real big free throw right here.
Huge. He got it.
Makes it a two-possession game.
Now here comes Kennett. They're going to have to be in a hurry now, folks, because they got to score twice. From the corner, that's Mitchell. 23 seconds left to play. Skip pass, almost picked off, hauled in by Nelson. Down on the baseline, the shot is up and no good, and a foul is immediately committed. Gray came down with the rebound with 12 seconds left to play. Valley View is on their way to coming back to win this game.
I believe you're right with this little time, and it's a two-possession game already.
And if he makes both of these, it's two possessions the hard way. Got the first one. He got them both.
Right.
Now you can let him score, Coach. Just let him score.
You don't want any fouls now.
Missed the three.
Don't stop the clock.
4 seconds left. And they're going to run the clock out. That's it. The final score is 70-64. What a comeback for Valley View. They were led by 14 in the first half. Ended up being down by 8 in the third quarter and came back to win it by 6. 70-64. I want to thank, from the bottom of my heart, Coach Jess Bucy from the Rector Sports Hall of Fame, a legend here, not only in Rector, but at Arkansas State and Harding University, for sitting in with me on that game. Thank you so much, Coach.
It's my pleasure. It's a good ball game. And you were right about it. It's seldom that you see the momentum change the way it did drastically from one team to the other and then back. I mean, you may see it change in a ball game one time, but then when it changes back again, that's unusual.
Well, it did that. This game had wild mood swings. This game, much like a pregnant woman, wild mood swings. That's what we had tonight. So, we are done with this game. We're going to take a break and bring you our third game of the night, a girls' game between Greene County Tech and Morrilton. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on your PrimetimeSports.com.